dropping, dog. That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
Audio was lost.
Welcome to episode, what are we on, 41 or 40?
41.
41.
Dirk.
I can't wait for 43, dog. I'm going to let y'all know how I got 43.
43.
43, dog.
What about 42? What about Jackie?
Who the hell is 43?
He's Uncle Tom. I ain't worried about
Jackie
that.
Robinson ain't no damn.
Yes, he was.
Who is 43, dog? 43.
No, I'm not
Marlon
gonna
Wayne.
sit up here and let you disrespect Jackie Robinson like that, dog.
Dog, he was
Oh.
Uncle Tom.
No,
That's
I'm not-
crazy.
Dog, stop.
Jarvis.
Jarvis, stop.
No. When Muhammad Ali refused to fight in the Vietnam War, he said, Cassius, these white people been good to you, Cassius. They've been good to us in America, Cassius. You shouldn't do that. You should fight for your country, Cassius. Uncle Tom. That's all I'm gonna
Jarvis.
say. Rest
I
in peace.
can't
Shout out
believe.
rest in peace. Shout out to Jackie Robinson now.
You know who else is 41, Jarvis? Your man, Glenn Rice.
Come on now.
Niggas is crazy. He's talking about Glenn Rice, bro.
Did y'all look up his stats though?
We knew his stats.
Look at the stats.
Come on.
Fuck
now.
out of here.
Glenn Rice, dog. Hey, when I was a kid, I thought that Bubba Gump, Bubba off of Forrest Gump, I thought he was Glenn Rice, dog. When I was a
Hey,
little
when Jarvis was a little kid, that nigga Jarvis was like Glenn Robinson and shit, the big dog. Nigga Jarvis like the
Jarvis.
big dog.
Hey,
Big
Jarvis.
dog.
You said you thought Glenn Rice was Bubba Gump.
Yeah.
I had something similar.
Who's
I'm
your
not
big
gonna lie
dog?
to you. I thought Dennis Rodman and Cisco were the same person. Throughout a lot of my childhood. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was like, this one talented motherfucker. That boy can grab boards and sing his ass off. Man. I was like,
Yo, y'all are fucking ridiculous.
hey, yo,
Y'all
you
are
know, I
ridiculous,
swear to
man.
God, I thought that for years. I thought that for at least 2 years.
Oh, Jarvis, I meant to tell you, dog. I didn't know Popeye Jones was a fucking assistant coach for the Sixers, dog.
No, he's ugly, dog.
Dog,
That's terrible,
Cisco's
dog.
like 5'5".
Y'all
Like
heard about
the
it? Y'all heard about the NBA All-Alien list?
Yeah, Popeye Jones is definitely on that list.
Is Tyrone Hill, Sam Cassell.
Who's the other dude that was on the Sixers?
What's the dude? Candace Parker,
Tyrone
baby
Hill.
father.
Huh?
Sheldon Williams.
Jordan Williams, he was up there. The motherfucker's ugly. God damn, it sucks to walk through life that ugly. God damn. You gotta walk through
They
life
got
that
bread though, dog.
They did get their bread.
They got
I
bread.
mean, I don't know if I would trade. I don't know if I would want to walk through life ugly for their bread. Would y'all want to walk through life looking like Sam Cassell?
Man, he bad Candace Parker, so I mean,
Sheldon Williams did.
so hey.
The
I mean,
landlord,
shit.
dog.
Have you seen Scottie Pippen's ex-wife?
Oh, Laura?
Larsa.
That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, she be wilding. That girl, Larsa.
No,
yeah.
Hey, she was still nice,
dog,
though.
no, time out. Brando's wilding, dog. So I saw Brando on Facebook earlier, dog. And the question was, if you seen your girl like twerking on a dude,
No,
like,
she was giving that man a lap dance. I'm trying to.
do you consider that cheating? And Brando's like, yeah, that's cheating.
It is.
She for the streets now. So if a girl dances on, if your girl dances on a dude, that's cheating.
If
If
my
she's
girl's
twerking, hell yeah. I mean, it's not cheating.
that's cheating, man. Dog, she giving that man a lap dance.
It's not
There's
cheating, but I'm
levels
gonna
to
be
it. There's
hella
levels to
mad.
it.
I'm gonna be hella mad.
That's cheating to me.
So
Jarvis, is she throwing it back like them parties we was at ODU back in the day?
No, she was
Is she
giving that
throwing
man
it back
a lap
like that?
dance. She was giving that man a lap dance. I don't know.
That's
what
even
y'all-
worse. Lap dance is even worse.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But it was a multiple choice question. It was like, is it not cheating, inappropriate behavior,
or just having fun.
or just
Inappropriate behavior. Then I would choose
inappropriate?
that.
But
I'll
you
put cheating. No, that's cheating.
if it's my girlfriend and you do that inappropriate behavior, you for the streets now. I'm sorry.
That's cheating though.
I don't consider it cheating, but I
Because
mean,
that's a feeling. That's a feeling.
Yeah.
That's
I can see Brando though, because I consider physical touch cheating.
Yeah,
So
that's
physical touch.
so time out. I wish we had a lady on this podcast because as we know, as a man back in the day when we used to get twerked on, that would cause an arousal, right? An erection. I wonder, does a woman get anything from?
Hey, Jarvis, don't ever say erection again, man. don't do that, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Jarvis, shut up, man.
every week, bro, Brando, we gotta tell this man to stop.
Jarvis, what kind of start you getting off to today, man?
Yeah, man. You got
Okay, so if a chick dance on you, you getting hard. But I
Okay.
wonder, like, if-
Right, and that's why it's cheating. Then that's my point. Then.
no. I'm saying from a woman's perspective, like, do they get anything out of that? Out of
Man,
rubbing
would you
on
rather- I don't know.
Probably.
I can answer
I
that.
would- yes, yeah.
I don't have the answers.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. So in high school, shout out to my homegirl B. So we had a party and B's danced on this dude, and the dude busted nut off of her dance.
All right.
Dog.
I no, on God, that shit happened to my friend too. I was about to tell that same story. I was in the club in North.
Bruh, come on,
That's
cuz.
why I said it's cheating. Just exactly.
Nobody, bruh, busted a nut, bruh, on a fucking twerk.
It's happened. I'm telling y'all, it's happened.
It happened, dog. Like
I'm telling you, I've heard it too. I'm telling you, dog. Yeah, it can happen in this. I'm not. I mean, please.
Nerd
man.
alert, nerd alert.
I ain't, man. Listen. I never forget that night when my boy came.
Was it you or your boy?
Huh?
Was it you or your boy?
That wasn't me. If it was me, I tell you.
Don't say no names, Brando. Don't say no names. You sound you about to say
I
names.
didn't say no names, but he was in the club. He was in the club, and he came and told us. He was like, "Yo, we gotta." I didn't know how to solve this problem for him, but
Why would he tell y'all?
Yeah, I would not, bro. I just would have left the club, bro. You can't tell nobody that shit, bro.
Go to the bathroom.
No, you can't. No, you can't sit in the club with nothing in your pants, dog.
Go to the bathroom. That's what I'm saying. Go to the bathroom.
With soggy drawers on, dog, in the
Dog,
club, bro.
He should have padded his drawers with toilet paper, dog. Just pad.
but to be quite honest with you, I've heard that happen multiple of times, and I can see how it can happen.
I don't understand how that can happen.
I was
You
at
never seen no good twerk then before, Jorel.
I've gotten great
listen,
twerk.
I
Don't
was
do
at
that.
I was at a little house party before.
You was at a little shindig. You was at a shindig.
It was like a little private thing. It was like a.
I bet you it was a private thing, huh?
It was like a house party with like 6 people. It was a house party.
It was a private thing,
Hey,
though, huh?
hey, Brando, what'd you do?
I'm just letting y'all know that's cheating. The answer's cheating.
No, what'd you do with the shindig?
I was just,
Okay, I like this guy. I like this guy.
So speaking of cheating, dog, we referenced last week about cheating on your teams, or the week before that, about cheating on your teams and fan loyalty. So we have a guest here. I'm gonna put him on with us, and we're gonna talk about blind fan loyalty. So, this is my boy Coop. I've been on Coop for many years. My right hand man. So Coop, really, before I met Coop, I was like an unrealistic fan. I was kind of like how Jorel is, like real biased towards my team. Every year, my team going to the Super Bowl and shit.
No. I'm not. I'm only biased against Philly right now. My good teams. My good team.
So, Coop was a Cowboys fan with me, and as of 2 years ago, Coop became a Chiefs fan. So we got on the subject of. That's why
I wonder what happened 2 years ago, Coop.
We lost the AFC Championship game.
No. What about the Chiefs?
Yeah, they lost an AFC Championship game.
Yeah, lost the AFC Championship
To
game.
Tom Brady, to the Patriots.
Yeah,
But who's on the team?
Kevin Holmes.
Oh, okay. That's all. That's all, man. That's all I'm asking.
So time out. Let me get my shit off. So Coop is under the belief that you don't have to be loyal to a bad organization. Like I'm a Cowboys fan. We have won a Super Bowl since I was like 5 years old, and Jerry Jones makes bad decision after bad decision. And for the longest, I just stick with my team because that's what I'm riding for. I'm a Blazers fan, Cowboys fan. I'm just gonna roll with my teams through thick and thin. But I feel like I used to brag about that. Like, I'm a loyal. I'm a diehard fan. But I feel like that's kind of stupid in a sense, to where it's like if you working at a job and your job is treating you like shit, you have the freedom to leave. If you're in a bad relationship, you're getting treated like shit, you can leave. If you have a bad barber, he stops cutting your hair the way you want it, you can leave. So why is this loyalty thing in sports so major?
Oh well, I agree 100%. I've been of this mindset for the past.
Brando, you don't have a team. You're done.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Brando,
It's different.
Why are you the first to answer, bro? You don't have a team.
Brando, it's different.
because I don't be loyal to him. That's my point.
Brando,
Hey, Brando, get your shit off, Brando.
Am I right?
Get Brando's point.
no.
I don't
Listen,
have a team because I'm not going to stay loyal to a team because once a team stops basically entertaining me, I don't want to see you anymore. So I'm not going to sit here.
Brando, you're a nut.
I don't even want to watch you.
Brando,
The
that's
thing-
wild.
No,
Brando,
Brando,
you
time
missed-
out, Coop. Brando is very knowledgeable about sports, but throughout all sports, he has no college team, no professional team, no high
I
school
have,
team.
but I have before in my lifetime, Jarvis. That's
Okay,
All
why
right,
go
who's your teams back in the day?
I've been in some point in my life, I've been
Sixers.
a Falcons fan. I've been a Sixers fan. I've been a Seahawks fan. I've been a Virginia Tech Hokies fan. I've been a
nigga like all the teams with the birds and shit.
Birds take the bag.
The Falcons, man.
And they come out. I like the Eagles at some point. Yeah, I like the Heat. The Heatles. When I like the Heatles.
I remember that shit. I remember you was at Drew's graduation shit talking about something. Drew, you can't tell in my heart of hearts, I'm a Heat fan. I remember that shit.
Oh, we asked you like different Heat players.
You said that.
Probably, to be honest with you, that's the last team I loved. I haven't loved the team since.
You didn't love them, nigga, because you left them. You didn't love them.
I'm not gonna.
You didn't love them. That was not in your heart of hearts.
But you so you feel like
it's over.
So you feel like there should be no such thing as team loyalty.
No, I don't think it should be no such thing. But I can understand if you don't do it. That's all.
Back you up, Brando. Let me back you up. I'm gonna back you up right here.
Thank you.
I'll give you a classic example of what's going on right now with the Houston Texans. In the last 18 months, they hired their coach and made him to a GM. No, let's go back 24 months. Their team chaplain, bruh. Their team chaplain, Kevin Easterby. He became the director of personnel. Now, what team chaplain becomes the director of personnel? I don't know. He then hires. Let me finish. You got your time to talk. Let me finish. So then he hires Bill O'Brien to become the GM. A guy who's already head coach become GM. What's Bill O'Brien's first job? What does he do as GM? He trades around 2 seconds for Larry Tunsil. Not even a premier left tackle. He's a good left tackle, but not even a premier left tackle. What else does he do after that? He trades DeAndre Hopkins, literally a top 3 receiver, for an aging running back with bad knees, who wasn't good since 2015, 2016. On top of that, after getting rid of D-Hop, he has no.
You go out and sign Brandon Cooks. You go out and sign Brandon Cooks as his replacement.
No. Doesn't sign Brandon Cooks. He trades for Brandon Cooks and gives him another first round, my nigga. Like, as a fan, why would you support that? Now, I don't mind team loyalty. What I think is stupid is absolute team loyalty. I'm not going to support something like that over spending 48 months. They butchered the franchise. Now, as a season ticket holder, why would I spend hundreds of dollars on tickets? Why would I spend $100 on memorabilia? Why would I spend $100 on freaking bobbleheads and jerseys and all that shit for a team that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? So on top of that, Watson signed a 4-year extension, right? He has no receivers. They have no draft capital. The guy that he wants, him and Mahomes are best friends. I mean, not best friends, but they're colleagues. He's like, hey man, Mahomes is like, hey man, Bieniemy's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid back for Coach Bieniemy, our OC in KC. That's all Watson wants. He's like, hey man, give this guy an interview. Just give him a shot. The Texans hire a consulting agency. The consulting agency names Bieniemy, Saleh, and I think the Bills DC. I can't remember. He was Leslie Frazier. Those are 3 of the 5 names that they gave to the Texans brass for interviews. The Texans didn't interview any of those motherfuckers initially. Watson gets mad. He goes on Twitter saying that the famous "I'm from 2 to 10." So after seeing on that and threatening to leave, now they want to give a Bieniemy interview. As a fucking fan, why would you support that, bro? Answer that, Drew Pearson.
Yeah.
Because when they flip it around and they're actually good, you can say, I was here when they weren't good.
You can just come back when they're good then.
So when you want to be a bandwagon fan, happen from team to team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weak. Right. That's weak to me. That's weak to me.
You got to think about it.
Hey, hold on. Drew, what they doing right now is not weak to you right now?
You said what?
Your team never gonna get your team never gonna get better if they keep making money.
That's not true.
That is true.
The team sucked for a hell of long years. Now they're the best team in the league.
Some owners there's some owners who are business owners, and then there's some owners who are more so sports owners. Look at like there's some teams like, okay, we keep selling out stadiums, we keep having all of this loyalty. Why do we need to focus on getting better if we're going to keep bringing in the same revenue regardless?
The Dallas Cowboys.
If you want your team to get better, you're going to have to kind of back away to make them see
No, if you want your team to get better, you're going to have to go with them through the dog years.
To
So
get better,
where does that get you?
they're
Tell me
not
where.
trying, though,
Look
Drew.
at the Knicks.
They're not trying. That's the whole point.
Exactly, Drew. They don't have to get better if you're gonna keep spending. They don't have to get better.
So I think to Drew's point. So I think we can attest to this, Jarvis. When Jarvis and I were kids, like we've always been like big, huge Florida State fans, right? Now Jarvis is more so a Texas A&M fan because that's his alma mater and things like that. So I understand the transition. But when we were kids, obviously we were used to our teams going and winning national championship, or at least being in the national championship game. It took us, 13 years for us to eventually get back to a national championship. We had a legendary head coach who was past his prime. We had to wait many years until Jimbo Fisher could recruit. And then we finally got to the national championship and we won one. And I think more so that speaks to the fan loyalty of what Drew was saying of being through the dog years.
It feels good though.
And winning the national championship and then being like, damn, like we finally did it.
Let me answer to that.
Were you competitive?
Jimbo Fisher was building though. He wasn't bringing 2-star recruits. He wasn't bypassing the 5-star, 4-star guys for 2-star guys.
Yeah, but Jimbo Fisher's first year at Florida State went 7-6.
I get that, but you can't compare that to a Houston Texans franchise they're literally giving away draft capital for guys who aren't good anymore.
Bad organization.
I feel like this though, Coop.
You had the racist shit.
I agree with both standpoints. I mean, I'm just trying to basically telling you Drew's perspective on it. That I understand.
I get Drew's perspective. Like, if you're from there, if it's your home team or it's your family heritage, I get it. Yeah, but it's just.
My thing is, if you were riding with me when the chips was down, don't come around when we in the Super Bowl or we making championships every year. I don't want to hear from you.
What you going to
That's what do you mean or what? I just don't want to hear.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is fun. Because as a fan, if I'm spending money and dollars on fan merchandise and spending money on freaking NFL game ticket, my loyalty is there because I'm spending my time and money on that. Just because I don't want to support bullshit for the time doesn't mean I'm not a diehard fan. Now,
all right, so every year,
the term fan is short for fanatic. There's a level of irrationale of being a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter.
Exactly.
Okay, then. Okay. So
you have to be irrational to be a fan.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. If you're saying you're not a fan, then I'm fine with that.
I'm not a fan.
Cool. You're not a fan.
Let me ask Coop. I'm asking Coop a question, and you can ask him, Jorel.
All right, go ahead.
So, Coop, for the longest time, you were a Cowboys fan, right?
26 years. Yeah,
26 years. So let's say I just want to see and give me an honest answer. Don't bullshit me on the Off-Word podcast. We keep it G here. So let's say the Cowboys won a Super Bowl last season when the Chiefs won a Super Bowl. This let's just say for shits and giggles, would that Super Bowl that the Cowboys won, would that have meant more to you based on the 26 years of you being a fan as opposed to you winning the Super Bowl with the Chiefs in their second year? Like, that sense of euphoria, would that be more?
Not because in 2017 I was done. We had a conversation about this, Jarvis. For like 2 years going to 2017, I was done. I was done with the bad draft. I was done with the team.
Let's say they won. Let's say they won in 2016 or the last year you was a fan. Would that Super Bowl win mean more than the Chiefs Super Bowl win?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. My cousin played for the Cowboys. He plays for the Cowboys. He told me some deep-rooted shit about the anthem, about how Jerry Jones froze out players, about how Jerry Jones cut players. That was the last straw. After that, I was done.
That's real, dog. I have a cousin. She the father of her child, she's in a relationship with. They basically married. He played for the Cowboys, and some anthem things happened where he kneeled. He was the first player to actually kneel, and like his car was stolen from the parking lot. And he said the Jones family made it really hard for him in the locker room.
Your cousin, my cousin, both. And let me repeat that. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I held on for the last 10 years of my fandom, bro. I held on for bad draft picks. I held on for the team overpaying for average talent. They're still paying average talent. Tyrone Crawford is a bottom of the line D tackle getting paid top 10 money to play D tackle for the fucking Cowboys.
Just
DeMarcus
like
Lawrence too.
Just Amari Cooper too.
This isn't me being a Cowboys fan for 2 years. Fucking 26 years, my nigga. I deserve better. God damn it. The fuck?
Coop, let me tell you something. Everything that you said in this music to my ears. I've been telling Cowboys fans this for the past at least 15 years of my life. When certain people are Cowboys fans, I wonder why. when Jarvis told me he was a Cowboys fan, I'm like, Jarvis, you're a better guy than that. You're a better person. You know, no, seriously though. Some people, like, it'd be good people. These would be good people, good-hearted, spirited people, and they'd be Cowboys fans. And I'm like, I thought you was a different type of cat than that. I don't like Cowboys fans. I think they're rational for the most part. I think they're rational. I think they talk a lot of unnecessary shit. I think they're the worst fan base in sports, and I don't like Cowboys fans. So I'm glad that you freed yourself from the shackles of that mediocrity, all of the hoopla, just a whole bunch of hoopla, whole bunch of white noise, a whole bunch of fake moves, a whole bunch of talk, and it's the same thing for the past 20 years of our lives. Literally.
Next year we got it. We got it next year.
And I don't like
Cowboy
Cowboys
fan in
fans.
America every single year.
They talk down on other people. They're so much bravado, and they wear those flints. They wear the flints with the jersey.
They do
in the jean shorts. I don't like it. Nothing about those guys I like. I never like Cowboys fans. This has been that way for years. So I'm glad that you decided to be a better be cooler.
But I mean, now Coop, that you have presented it that way, I'm not necessarily mad at the way that you kind of like
as long as you say you're not a fan of any, then I'm totally with you. If you say I support this team, but I'm not a fan of them,
yeah,
if that's what you're going.
I'm rooting for them right now. This is cool.
So let's say
this is who I'm rooting for right now.
But don't say
that's just semantics, though, guys. That's semantics.
Yeah, that is semantics. But Coop, I guess so. Like what? So what will happen? I guess like when the Chiefs are no longer good, are you going to move to a different team?
Go to the next.
He'll go to the next number one pick. Depends on if he likes them.
It's conditional.
The next best quarterback in the league, he'll go to.
Like I'm a Mavs fan. The Mavs won one championship in 42 years. But see, over the last since my adulthood, they put pieces in place. They compete.
They're a good organization.
Just compete. Just
yeah. I mean,
and make sound decisions. As a fan, as a fan or supporter, whatever you want to call me, that's not hard to ask for.
It's a good organization.
Especially when I'm devoting my time and my money to a team. So fucking right. Be loyal to your friends and your family, my G.
Exactly. I
Fuck
agree.
these
100%.
teams, though.
Hey,
White.
the Knicks.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
The Cowboys.
How about be loyal to everybody? How about that?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, friends and
You're
family,
loyal.
everybody.
You're loyal. If you're loyal,
No,
you're loyal.
you don't do that.
You're not a loyal nigga.
Knicks
That's
and the
what
Cowboys.
that's
They just poorly ran big brands. That's all they are. Poorly ran big brands. The Knicks and the Cowboys.
No, the Cowboys aren't. The Cowboys are ran not poorly.
Yeah, they are. Football-wise, yes, they are.
No, they're not, Brando.
Yes, they are.
And let me tell you why. Because like Coop's point, and like your point earlier, Jerry Jones' focus is not about winning games. Jerry Jones' focus is about making the Cowboys the biggest brand in sports.
We're talking about football.
He said
I'm talking about Jerry Jones. That's
okay. I just said they're a big brand. Nobody's gonna take that away.
That's all Jerry Jones cares about, dog. I remember.
Okay, so why would you keep supporting it?
I remember this, dog. I remember it's like yesterday, dog. It was like one. We went through those years where we were like the last game of the season,
and
we just need one win to make the playoffs. So we played the Eagles. They smashed us. And they asked Jerry Jones, "Are you disappointed with what you saw out there today?" He said, "No." He said, "We had a packed crowd. We sold AT&T Stadium out. So I'm very proud of what happened."
So that's a poorly ran organization as far as football operations.
Yeah, then say that.
That's all I'm saying. So y'all keep supporting the same with the Knicks.
But you best believe though, if the Cowboys were to win a Super Bowl, I think it'll mean a lot more.
Let me Jerry Jones some bail. I don't think Jerry Jones does not care about winning. I think he does care about winning. He's just not the brightest bulb in the shed.
No, because Jerry Jones, much like Trump, is all about ego.
No, Jerry Jones cares about winning, so he cares about winning.
If he cared about winning, then he'll put his ego to the side and put the right people in place because he has the money to put the right people in place.
That. To be fair,
not for a long period of time. He done it for Bill Parcells, and we saw the trajectory.
No, he's been doing it the past couple. Yeah, he's been doing it the past few years. He's done that.
With who, Brando?
Huh?
With who?
How?
What do you mean? He gave up. He let Stephen Jones run football.
Well, Will McClay, but
Jerry Jones was trying to drive Johnny football.
What about the coach? What about the coach?
He had Jason Garrett sit in a position for much longer than he needed.
Like a decade, bro.
Like just because he listened to whatever he said.
Well, y'all the Cowboys fans. I'm just letting y'all know that I think the man.
I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I'm saying for me, it'll mean more to me if the Cowboys won a Super Bowl as opposed to me like jumping ship and finding a new team and then win the Super Bowl. I'll be real with you. Just like I'm a big Florida State fan. When Florida State got over that hump, it meant a lot more to me than if I was an A&M fan at the time. And in my first 2 years, we won a national championship. It'll be cool. Like I'm happy, but the euphoria for me wouldn't be there. And that's part of the reason why I tune into sports is that the storyline and me going through the battles with my teams
and to the opposite.
I honestly, I would stop watch. I would not. If I was lead the Cowboys, not be a Cowboys fan, which I'm really contemplating on doing, I just wouldn't have a team. I'll be like Brando. I'll just be watching.
I would respect that more than jumping to another team. If you just say,
that's all I do. I just root for my entertainment. Whatever entertainment, whatever storyline I want to happen, that's what I root for. Like it changes from year to year. To be honest, this is whatever I want to see happen.
It's a funny thing when people tell me I don't respect you for that. I'm not worried about your fucking respect.
Me neither.
I don't give a shit. Like I'm not watching football for your respect.
That's fine.
You gotta be watching the game like, damn. I hope Drew respect me, dog.
Hey, Coop, you gotta be loyal to your entertainment. Just be loyal.
It's entertainment at the end of the day. This ain't my family. The fuck?
That's all I'm loyal to.
Well, I hope your family never played. I hope your family never played for a team then. How about that?
He just said his cousin played.
I guess you weren't loyal to him neither then, nigga. So I guess what? You weren't loyal to your own family then. So
the Cowboys ain't loyal to his cousin.
His cousin got cut, right?
I guess he got cut.
He got cut.
Exactly.
I guess they didn't respect his skills.
And it goes to that. It goes to this. It's here's a good analogy. When you leaving a job, people be like, "Oh, what did you put your 2 weeks in? Oh, well, do they put 2 weeks in when they about to let go of you?"
Fuck no.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, man. You just got to give your energy to what gives you that energy back. These teams is not loyal to you, and they're not loyal to your favorite players.
It's fucking business, dog. Like
exactly,
it is.
I'm not loyal. I hate when people are loyal to anything. I hate when people are loyal to their favorite artist. I hate when people are loyal to their.
Nigga Brando just took a left turn, dog.
No, I'm serious though. I'm only gonna wear polo. I'm only gonna wear Nike.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anybody like that, Brandon. I think that's still.
I know plenty of people like that, though.
I do too. But they're old heads though. They're old heads.
Okay.
Our age are up. Some of them are age too.
Because I mean, the youngsters, they don't give a fuck, dog. Like,
yeah, and that's how I am.
I asked them to have a team.
Motherfuckers, I'm not loyal to no school, no job. I'm not loyal to nothing but my daughter. To be honest, that's it. That's only.
All right. So last question for you, Coop. Because we were debating about this at the end of the pod. KD or Steph? Which player you got? The better player.
Who's the better basketball player between Steph Curry and Kevin Durant? Who's the better basketball player?
KD's the best player.
Is it even a question?
No.
I feel like it's not.
Now who's better for the culture? Like if you're trying to build a franchise and like
it depends on who's on that team.
It depends on who's on that team. But the better talent? No, it's Durant's one of the most talented players I've ever seen in my life. Like it's.
But would you not say that about Steph either, as far as a point guard?
Yeah.
No, he is. I just think KD's better.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Steph is arguably the best point guard of all time.
Arguably.
Yeah.
Okay,
remember,
better than him.
Remember, Coop, you posted on your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? The post of like your top 10 point guards of all time, and literally everybody had Steph already in their top 10 of all time.
Okay, and KD's
was
still
John Stockton in our top 10?
Yeah, point guards for sure. Yeah, no.
KD's still a better basketball player. I mean, this is not that big of. I don't. What do y'all?
I look at. So
I wish y'all stop asking people this. I really wish y'all would stop.
So like,
bro, the messages I was getting about y'all, it was.
Bro, but the crazy thing is,
I didn't say. I said it's splitting hairs.
It's not splitting hairs. It's not splitting hairs.
The crazy thing is that not everybody that was on my post said KD. A lot of people.
Them people ain't the brightest neither.
Bro, there were other people that said Steph. People forgot that KD had to go join Steph to win rings.
There were other people that said Steph. You're right, but the majority said KD.
The majority did say KD.
They did. They did.
75% said KD.
But like I said you were acting like I was crazy for saying.
You are crazy.
You are.
I'm not.
What don't you get? You are, man.
I think for me, I've never seen guys do the things that KD can do at 7 foot. Like the guy can handle the rock, the guy can pull from 35. Like the guy he's a true unicorn of the game. Like now, to me, Curry's one of the best point guards that I've ever seen. But if we're talking about overall talent, as far as on the court, as far as like what they can do and what they can't do, it's KD, bro. Like the dude,
man. And that's no disrespect to Steph. I love Steph. When Steph was in his peak, like when all this shit started popping off, I was putting Steph above Michael Jordan, LeBron. I had to eat my words. So you're not talking to somebody who I love Steph.
Steph ain't gonna never be over Mike though. Like, come on.
Russell Westbrook was better than Steph Curry. That is quiet. That has went silent over the years. Nobody talks to me about that anymore. But no, I love Steph. Steph changed the way basketball is played. He's revolutionary. He's Michael Jordan. He's LeBron. He's Iverson. Like he's one of the people that changed the game. No disrespect.
How can you say that about that? Him say, "I'll give him all those accolades," but then say that KD's better than them?
Because KD's better than them. With all that being
that's asinine to me. That's crazy.
How can you not? You can praise somebody, but someone can be better than them.
Yeah, I mean, KD's better.
Hey, I'll put it like this: KD is an alien. If KD came up in the '90s, he would be a center.
No, he wouldn't.
In the '90s, yes, he would.
I mean, he would have changed the game, like just like he changed it.
They wouldn't have him out there.
Players like that, I think players who come along, they change the narrative. Like Dirk
would have just changed the narrative back then.
7 foot power forward who had small forward skills. He changed the narrative once he got into the league. Now you know the Nina Skitabilis, the Nico Mirotic, those guys are like
Dirk was really the first episode 41. Everything comes full circle. That's
Rasheed Wallace. Don't D. Rasheed.
Yeah, I was about to say Rasheed Wallace was more of a stretch 4 before Dirk was.
Don't be disrespectful, Brando. Don't do that.
I mean what?
Don't do it. No. Don't disrespect you.
Yeah, I was about to say Brando. And Chris Webber. Well, Chris Webber was a little bit of a stretch 4, but he couldn't. I mean, he couldn't shoot the 3 as well.
Dirk was the first person being a pure shooter from the way he is playing the 4 or 5. Like, just stop it, guys. Yeah, I want to reach for this stuff. Yes, some of those guys. Yes, Rasheed.
I mean, but then again, Rasheed Wallace was a power forward.
Yeah, they can knock down a mid-range jumper. It's not the same as Dirk.
No. Rasheed Wallace wasn't knocking down fucking mid-range jumpers.
Shoot threes, my nigga.
He can shoot threes. Stop.
Not to the level of Dirk is what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
I'm saying Rasheed came before Dirk. That's all I'm saying.
Did he? No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Man, are we talking? You're picking hairs.
Yeah, he did.
Dirk was drafted in what, 95?
96.
98.
98.
Then 98. When was Rasheed drafted?
95.
96. That was 95?
Right, man.
95, 96.
Yeah, the 96 draft.
He wasn't part of that.
Rasheed Wallace wasn't
part of the 96.
No, 95.
Yeah, 95, not 96 though. 96 was AI, Kobe, and them boys.
Yeah, and I don't. Rasheed might be 97.
All right, now.
I'm serious.
Maybe if you were loyal to a team,
hey, Google is our friend.
Following the team.
Hey, Google is our friend. Google is our friend.
You were following the team, so you don't really know. That's why.
The same era. Where's my phone?
But yeah, man. Like I said, I think to come full circle, I can see Coop's standpoint in regards to team loyalty, and I see Drew's standpoint into it too. I mean, it's just all about. You know what I'm saying? Personal preference.
Yeah,
man.
whatever makes you happy when you enjoying the game. It's all in.
But the one thing I hate though is people like Brando who don't have a fucking team and talk shit, bro. And it's like you can't even talk shit back to him because it's like you don't have a team, so it's so frustrating, bro. So
yeah, he was in 95. Exactly. Dirk was in that's the same career. That's the same era.
The same era, but he was there from like 3 years before him, right?
Okay, but
ain't no okay, nigga. He was there. Zach, edit that part, Zach. See, y'all got me over here.
He said, okay, nigga. Jarvis got frustrated.
Zach, we're going to edit that one.
That was mad, bro.
What?
We're going to edit that part out, dog. But we're going to get Coop up here next time to talk about what it's like to date during COVID, bro. Because I can't imagine being single right now. Like, you got to get these chicks, like, tested for STDs. You got to get tested for, you know what I'm saying, COVID. My boy, I told my boy earlier, he was like,
Jarvis, anybody be doing all that, Jarvis?
I do.
Nah, Brando. He's right. He's on to something. That's not nothing to just whiff at.
Nobody goes through all of that, but okay.
Hey, Brando, and I'm 30. Hey, look. Hey, look, PSA announcement.
No,
dog.
I'm talking about. I know.
PSA. I'm gonna give a PSA.
No,
dog.
I'm talking about COVID.
In your 30s, you definitely need to be testing women for STDs and
They got it at Walgreens. You get an HIV test at Walgreens.
All right. I mean, I don't think about HIV testing. I'm more so thinking about like gonorrhea, syphilis, shit. Like I ain't thinking HIV.
No, I ain't trying to go out like. No, I was not trying to go out like Easy, dog. I watched that movie. I was like, yo, that's scary. Dog, it's crazy that COVID is like 400,000, bro. You literally gotta treat COVID like it's like one of them STDs when it comes to dating.
That's a fact.
Okay.
I mean, it is scary. It's definitely scary. See the numbers currently on the rise, and they're talking about a new one is like a new variant is like coming out now and all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely scary, man.
You, bro.
Brando, don't whiff at that.
No, I'm just saying people don't go get COVID. Is not people aren't testing for COVID in the dating world though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
so you just trust in their opinion? You just trust in them?
Trust in what? Trust in them to do
like
what?
if they say that they don't have COVID and haven't been around nobody with COVID, you just trust in it?
And Brando, you got a daughter. You got to be acting more responsibly, dog.
I haven't been doing it. It's not me personally. I'm just letting y'all know people aren't getting tested for COVID in the dating world. This is not like a prerequisite to dating. I'm just letting y'all know.
It should be though. It should be.
I'm saying, would you do it though?
Do what? Test the girl for COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I meet her?
Yeah.
No, Brando's not doing that shit. He's thinking too long about it. Brando's not doing that shit.
Oh, whenever somebody like repeats the question after you know damn well you heard that question, dog.
And he said, "Huh?"
Lie, bro.
And when you say "huh" afterward, you know you damn sure heard that bitch.
Nobody's doing that. Nobody's testing random girls for COVID.
Nigga, this ain't no pop quiz.
Nobody's doing that. Hey, baby, before this date, put this in your mouth. Well,
yeah, you probably do that.
Before you go out with girls, do you let them know you're not going to be loyal to them?
Huh?
Before you go out with girls, do you let them know you're not going to be loyal to them?
Taking loyalty to fucking family and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
He said he's only loyal to his daughter, so I'm asking. I'm asking the question. He's only loyal to his daughter.
Drew taking it to next levels, dog. Drew's on next level shit right now.
Just asking, dog. I'm
to answer your question, Drew.
What hurt, bro?
I say to answer the question, I will be if we get to that point. Yeah, I'll be loyal.
So you just lied and said you're not only loyal to your daughter.
As of now, that's subject to change.
So you understand the concept of loyalty.
Obviously, I'm loyal
to somebody other than your daughter. To somebody other than your daughter.
I'm loyal to you. I'm loyal to you, Drew. I'm loyal to the Off Work podcast. I'm loyal to all of my friends and my mother and my father, my brothers and my sisters.
That's real. So, Brando, before you came on the podcast, Drew, what was the first question I asked you about Brando? Is he loyal?
Yeah.
That's the first question I asked. As long as you're loyal, you can.
I'm loyal. I'm loyal, but I'm choosy of what I'm loyal to. That's all.
All right. Well, Coop, we appreciate you for joining us. You want to plug anything before you leave?
No, man. It's always a pleasure to be on here, man. Next time you got to do any more topics that want me on, man, it'll be a pleasure to be on.
Hey, Coop, congratulations to you for just being a free man, being a smart man, knowing when to get out, knowing when enough is enough. You don't need to, what they call insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. But you're not insane. You're a smart brother, and you knew to get out when the time was right. You probably stayed a little too long, but you didn't stay forever, and that's good for you.
That's real, dog. Coop has that glow. You get out of a fucked up.
Look at him. Yeah, look at him. His face sitting right. Look at his temple shining over there. Look at that.
Nigga got Pat Mahomes on his team. Of course this nigga's shining. The fuck? What are y'all talking about?
Look, nigga got an all-pro quarterback, an all-pro wide receiver, and all-pro tight end. What the fuck?
Nigga, I can see why the nigga smiling so much.
Enjoying his fandom.
Enjoying Pat Mahomes, yeah.
Hey, appreciate you, Coop. Hey, I need to get out to Houston, bro. I need to get out there and come fuck with y'all, man, again.
Jarvis, so do I. We gotta make a Houston trip. I want to come to Houston.
Hey, soon as I get my vaccine, dog, y'all can stay over here.
Yeah, I'm getting my vaccine too. So I'll roll through Houston.
Man, you're right about that.
Hey, by the way, are y'all? I'm inviting all y'all. I'll talk to y'all about that later off air.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna link up.
All right.
All right, Coop.
All right, Coop.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been telling motherfuckers this for years, and I've been getting the tech. This Coop character, he's a breath of fresh air. He understands life.
All right, so I got something to play for y'all. Now, for the YouTube people, Zach might have to silence this one real quick. All right? All right. So my question to y'all is,
hold on, stop. You got to preface that a little bit because our viewers on YouTube weren't able to hear it.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Listen,
Why does Mase and camera battles come? This was like 4 years ago.
I got you.
Before you start, that shit did not age well. Just gonna let
What
you
didn't
know.
age well?
That this thing.
Why not?
It doesn't matter.
Don't
Bro, y'all let Jarvis get his shit off.
Go ahead, Jarvis.
don't sound good.
So,
Good song.
what I just played was a song, a rap song.
The Oracle.
Someone
A
cursing,
rap song.
and talking about calling women the B word and all this other stuff. So, my question to y'all is, let's not even put Mase in it. Let's just say you found out that the pastor of your church or the imam at your mosque or whatever the case may be was like doing rap songs, cursing and stuff. So my question to y'all is Mase, right? Let's get back to Mase. Mase was a rapper turned preacher turned rapper. Then his congregation left him because they felt like he was being a hypocrite. Turned back to preacher. So now he's a pastor of a church. He's a pastor again, dog. So do y'all think Mase should, do y'all think that it shows that he's a person more so if that was y'all's pastor? Would y'all go to that church? Would y'all believe in what this man's saying?
No. Absolutely not. I mean
Mm-hmm.
after
That's like a spiritual advisor, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's supposed to be perfect, at least through my lens. And I know that there's some hardcore Christians or hardcore people who have religious views and believe that there are certain things that should be of that person's character or the way that person speaks and things of that nature. Me, I'm more so of, I understand that people are people at the end of the day, and people are going to do things that may be controversial. For instance, Mase, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a previous rapper, just like you said, and then he goes into has a diss with Cameron and ends up saying, you know what I'm saying, cursing and using profanity and things like that. And I can see how, you know what I'm saying, people in the church can look at him, you know, from a side eye, but he's a person at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He grew up in the street. He grew up in the streets. He grew up in that culture. So that's what he knows. You know what I'm saying? I'm not glorifying it or saying that it's right, but I'm just saying I understand that people are people at the end of the day.
But if you're in the congregation, how can you like believe in this man, have this man be the leader of your church?
Yeah, I don't think you necessarily can.
Do the people in the congregation sin?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay then. So what are we saying? If you're a Christian, no.
But I think
no.
I was asking a question.
There's Christians that always say, you know, a sin is a sin. No sin is greater than another. So you should treat him just like you would treat yourself. If you mess up, you're supposed to ask for forgiveness. So if he messes up, he should do the same.
Is that a mess up though? I thought it's the difference between a mess up and you being intentional. Like, okay, I'm going to be a pastor. Okay, this is not working out. This is not working out financially for me. So he left his old congregation to dry. He like this bounced on him, bro, and came back to rap and want to be in G-Unit and gangster.
Everybody in the congregation sins intentionally as well. Every human does it. So what I'm saying is that if you want forgiveness for yourself, and when you mess up intentionally, then you should give him forgiveness as well. He's not above the congregation just because he's the pastor. He's human just like everybody else.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be putting your like faith and all this stock in another man anyway. I don't care who your preacher is. Like, you need to be one with yourself or what you believe in the spirits or the you know, whatever it may be. It's not up to another man. And
but time out. I'm not gonna let you get that off because although like no one's on the same level, I'm not trying to say the congregation should put on God's level at all. What I'm saying is, if I'm seeking advice someone. I want someone that's gonna practice what they preach.
That's
honestly,
true.
and that's what anything. If I'm learning about fitness, and someone's like telling me like you gotta do this nutrition plan, this, that, and the third. I don't want to see like some sloppy dude that's eating McDonald's every day trying to tell me what to do and how to better myself. And
That's very fair.
That's it.
But I feel like
It's not believable. It's not gonna be believable to me. I'm just gonna be sitting there
Mace
like,
preaching. Do we know what Mase is preaching?
yeah. I watched it on Sunday actually.
What was he talking about? What was Mase and Bethel? What was my boy? Hey, I'm a big Mase fan. I love Mase and Bethel. I grew up with that boy Mase.
Hey, he's good because I mean, a lot of preachers used to be pimps. So he's a rapper. He's good with his words. So that's just real.
A lot of preachers used to be pimps.
Yes, that's real.
They pimps now. They still pimping. You don't see what's going on.
Y'all stop.
They are.
I'm not gonna let y'all make a mockery of religion like that, dog.
I'm not making. This is what happens.
That is true.
Well, and if they're not pimping hoes, they pimping the congregation. I'm just telling you what happens. This is what happens.
I mean, Jorel, you was there that one time with me.
What you mean?
With what?
We went to me and Jorel went to a friend's church at the time just to go with him, and the pastor got up there. He was like, "Look, y'all, I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all didn't put in enough money in collections last week. Okay, we got light bills in here. Do y'all want the lights to be out? I got a car note. I like brand new cars." And everyone's sitting
I don't remember that. I don't remember that, cuz.
Me and Jorel look at each other like, hey,
I feel like Jarvis is making this up, cuz. I did not remember this, cuz.
Jarvis was watching Pastor Popoff on the
Jorel, it was in Houston.
Pop off.
Was it Houston?
It was in Houston.
Okay.
Hey, these people so gullible, dog. I might be one of them motherfuckers. Brando pop off, touch a motherfucker, bring them back to life and all types of stuff. This is what they be doing, man.
You don't touch people in your church?
Hey.
Ow! You don't be saying the name walk again.
Something's wrong with this guy.
Ow!
Something's wrong with this guy. I don't.
I'm gonna keep it G
Watch
with y'all, dog.
BET at 4 in the morning.
And I'm not gonna keep this to Christianity. I had a friend. He was doing like Quran studies, so he would invite us over to the crib. We'll talk about the Quran or whatever. We'd be in the mosque. So my thing is I don't judge, right? So me and my homeboys, we went to the club one night. And like I said, this dude's like an older head, bro. But he was like over here. He had like a wife, a family, and he was all into it, like teaching me different prayers and stuff like that. So I'm in the club, my boy come in town, and I see this dude, dog, the dude that was leading the Quran study, bro, had a drink in his hand, getting twerked on by a Mexican chick, dog, like just getting it. And I was sitting there like, yo. I said, he tried to duck me. He's like, I'm like, yo, what's up, dog? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, brother. Assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry, brother. Assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry. This is not me. I was like, dude. I said, I'm here. I said, although I'm not drinking and stuff, I don't judge you. I mean, have fun. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting the shit off.
But we're both in this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both here. This place.
He was getting this shit off at the club.
Where we at is not pleasing to God, dog. We were to die right here. Like, it wouldn't be a good look for none of us. But go out, do you. I'm not going to judge you. And ever since that day, dog, like, he stopped contacting me, bro. Like, he's like so
he was
nervous.
Embarrassed. See, and those are the type of people that they're not transparent. They can't.
Gotta
they can't
live
look at
your truth,
themselves.
man.
Yeah, they can't look at themselves and live with who their true selves are. And I can't respect people like that.
No, he was a Spanish joint, dog, catching a mean twerk, like. Yeah.
hey, look, I'm gonna hit you with the Brando line. Hey, Jarvis, did I tell you I watched the movie Muslim?
But dog, this man had a newborn baby at the crib, dog. Like getting
a newborn at the crib. And he was catching twerk. Oh no, he was wilding. He was really wild. Hey, he was really wilding, cuz. But like I said, I think people are people at the end of the day. And I'm gonna give people, the room to, make mistakes and things like that, because that nobody's perfect. And just like Drew said, I think that if if the people are practicing, actual religion, and they should be willing to forgive him, just like they've made mistakes in the past.
Yeah, I mean, we've all made mistakes here, and there's
he had a congregation,
and some not intentional and some intentional.
Listen, man. Let's be real though. You can't be acting like you the preacher, and then you live in a hole. If you all,
yeah. I mean, definitely, you can't do that.
Can't be out here living like a Noah like me, and then going to the church Sunday and preaching to the whole.
Yeah. I mean, but you're surprised. There's levels to it. There's levels to it because you can make a mistake and slip up.
But you can't live a whole lifestyle like Jarvis is saying, basically, and then come to church on Sunday like you just live in righteous. You can't do that. You can't just.
His congregation was full of Brandos and Coops, dog. They was to a new preacher the next Sunday. They already left. They left them.
Drew is not letting up on his Lord.
I'm with a new preacher.
Hey man, listen. This is why you got to get right with God. You got to get right with within. I'm not saying you can't lean on other people. There's therapists, there's preachers, there's whatever you believe in, whatever you go to. I'm not saying you don't need outside help from other humans, but at the end of the day, you can't be dependent on that, and you can't like put them on a pedestal and think that they're perfect or they're living better than you. Because at the end of the day, we all are man. We all are human. We all are man. Nobody is more righteous or holier than the other. At the end of the day, we all are human. We all sin. We all bleed the same at the end of the day. So you got to kind of, you just got to do, man, at the end of the day, we all know right from wrong. At the end of the day, most of us know right from wrong. We know good and evil. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, ain't no, like Jarvis said, ain't nobody perfect. But should Mason Betha be rapping and preaching at the same time? Probably not. But let me throw Mason Betha some bell. If you ask anybody in my family, they'll tell you from the ages about 4 to 7, I wanted to be a preacher when I grew up. That's what I did. I preached to my whole family. I did the whole church service. I baptized my stuffed animals. I sung for the choir. Like, that was what I did. Instead of playing with Barbies, I played church. I was
Barbies.
Yeah, instead of playing with Barbies and toys and shit, I played.
Never mind.
Hey, let me tell y'all something.
Never mind.
Let me tell y'all something as a young lad. Let me tell you something that I knew as a young lad. You play with the Barbies with the young ladies. You play house with them. Yeah. You play house, you play Barbies. They wanted to do those
things.
Real.
Now you trying to cover it up.
No, that's real, dog. I have sisters.
The Brando was ahead of his time. So while you over there playing your little Power Ranger X-Men dog, Brando was playing house with a young lady getting kisses. Just notice what I was doing. So I played with the Barbie, and she was Barbie and I was Ken. What were you doing? You were the White Ranger. This is what you were doing.
I'll be real with y'all, dog. I got sisters, dog. So I mean, I'll play Barbies with my sisters. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, Gabe runs around the house sometimes and grabs one of his little Barbies and he's playing with it. But typically he's playing basketball and stuff like that. So
yeah, Drew, what are you insinuating? Are you insinuating that
I didn't say nothing.
Toys and that there's boys' toys? Mr. Woke, Mr. Wanna make me the bad guy? Is that what you insinuating? Huh? So you said, whoa. No, let's be politically correct, Mr. Political.
Let's be it.
Let's be it.
So why were you scoffing at me playing with Barbies? I saw the faces you made. Where were you getting at, Drew? What were you saying?
Put the heat on him, dog.
What were you saying? What were you laughing at?
I don't know what to say. Drew's quiet now.
I never said I was woke. I'm very much asleep when it comes to that.
Yeah, you want to see?
So I don't know what you were talking about.
Last week when I was trying to throw Brando under the bus about some women empowerment when I was speaking facts. Now you want to be. Now you sleep. Oh please, Drew, get out of here.
What you talking about, bro?
Just know you're a sexist gender role pig. That's what you are.
Dang, dog, call this man a pig, bro.
From the man who bashes a woman every pod. Okay.
No, I don't bash him. I told him that's not what I do.
Ask the fans.
What you got for us this week, Brando?
I saw that Trump he freed or gave pardons to.
He freed. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I said
the slave master, dog.
I said gave. Hey, look, here he comes back conscious again. That's where this boy Drew, man.
Hey, bro.
1 minute he don't know what to do. You know. But anyways, I saw that. I saw that Trump pardoned Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, some people that was he was in cahoots with throughout his whole presidency. So my question to you guys is, let's say you're facing 2 years. Are you going to be endorsing Trump to get pardoned?
MAGA. I got no say in my game, dog. If 2 years in prison or support Trump?
You see this hat, right? Just change the logo. Just change the logo.
Put that joint upside down, dog. Hey, I hope nobody
Yeah, make that an M for massa. Wait, what that's gonna be.
Wait, what was the question? What did you say?
Would you if
2 years in prison to support Trump?
Yeah, if you was facing 2 years, would you endorse Trump for the?
Dog, in prison, I can't see my family. I can't see my wife. I can't get no money.
Yeah, but then at that point, you're a sellout in the black community.
Okay, so would you be a sellout in the black community?
Guess what? I rather.
At least 2 years.
Okay,
Jorel,
think about it. Would I rather sell out to the black community or be an absent to my children? I'll be an absent father and a sellout to the black community because the black community, as we see.
But hold on. Because you just fucking crushed Jackie Robinson for that. You just crushed Jackie Robinson.
Wait a minute, why'd you cut? Oh, hold on.
But that's my point.
Yeah, no.
You're horrible guys. Let me.
You just crushed Jackie Robinson. Yeah. I'm gonna get it to you. Nigga.
Hey, yo. Damn. Chill.
Let's time out. To my point. How many people? This is a microwave society. Black people are gonna be mad at me for a day, and after that, it's gonna be nobody.
I agree.
It's like Jackie Robinson in the history books. Nobody talks about what Jackie Robinson being Uncle Tom. Only people remember him as that great black.
Bro, stop saying Jackie Robinson was an Uncle Tom.
Yeah, educate me, Jarvis. I've heard this before. Educate me, please.
Jackie Robinson, when Muhammad Ali dodged the draft and you want to fight in the Vietnam War, Jackie Robinson said, "Oh, Cassius, the white man has been good to us. You shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't do that." He publicly went at Muhammad Ali.
Because you gotta
protect the white man.
We gotta be careful with that. Like when people have different methods of doing things. Now
The white man wasn't good to black people. What are you talking about? That's not right.
did Jackie Robinson ever say that's right? He never said that.
He said the white man has been good to us, Cassius. You shouldn't act like that. This country has been good to us.
And how is Jackie Robinson conditioned? What did he grow up through? I'm not saying he was right, but you got to realize he probably thought a white man giving him anything is good. I'm just saying that's his perspective.
Yeah, and I'm saying he has a perspective of Uncle Tom. I don't like bashing the dead. Let's just stop.
I gotta look into more of the history.
So Jorel,
some people are more advanced than others. So while Jackie Robinson may have been seeing things a different way, because you gotta realize he's raised by probably white owners, slave owners. Are they probably? I'm sorry. This is why he said the white man been good to him. His parents. I hate when y'all do this with my dates, man. You know what I'm saying? And now I gotta break it down to you. His parents were raised by slave owners.
Do you know when Jackie Robinson was born?
Jackie Robinson was raised by white people, by white parents.
Let me clarify what I'm. Let me clarify what I'm getting at. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Jackie Robinson is same as Muhammad Ali. They grew up.
He was born in 1919, dog. He wasn't a slave.
Same as your grandma.
My grandma was born in 1918. I told y'all that. But anyways, Jackie Robinson might have a mentality to where he is still brainwashed by the conditioning of what whites did to black people at that time. So maybe yes, Jackie Robinson wasn't there for some of it, but his parents were. Some things get trickled down, some beliefs. Think about it. Think about this. Today, we have people, our parents, not saying our parents specifically, but people our parents' age still have a mentality to where, all right, we're getting around on white folks. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's put on this face. Let's get into their world so they can give us what they need, what we need from them.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Jarvis, I think you're capping about that line.
All I'm saying is that like some black people
he criticized him, Jarvis, but he didn't criticize him for what you're stating. It was for something totally different.
What do you criticize him for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm reading it, but I'll have to elaborate on another pod because I can't research it right now. But it wasn't those weren't the words. It doesn't seem like.
I got it. I'll send it to you on. I'll send it to you on the pod.
Put your mic on, Jarvis.
All right, back to the question though, Jorel. So you're saying you would not endorse Trump to get 2 years off?
I feel like it's not as immediate as it would be. It would take some thought.
It wasn't me.
All right,
Jorel, you're not serving 2 years in prison.
I know, Jarvis. Jorel, why you capping? You ain't serving.
What if they talked with Trump and he was like, "Yo, as soon as I'm out of here, I'm gonna pardon you. I just want you to endorse me."
How you gonna pardon me when I'm not in prison if I already endorse you?
No. I'm saying, what if Trump told Kodak and Wade, "Hey, once once I'm about to get out of here, I'm gonna pardon you before I leave.
I'm sure there was a deal in place too.
Yeah, so I just need you to endorse me. What would you do it?
I don't know, man. Probably. I don't know. Probably. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. No, we're not.
I don't know. Like I said, I would. It would definitely take some, some thinking into it. It wouldn't be just as quick as, yeah, I'm endorsing Trump.
I'll put an okie doke on him, dog. Like, yeah, I endorse him. As soon as I get pardoned, dog, then I'm giving everything back to the black community, dog.
But Trump. I mean,
You can get back to the black community.
Wayne and
They already get back to the black community.
See, but my thing is this with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has always been the type of guy where he's always said that he doesn't see race, and that shit pisses me off because he has so much of a social impact and influence on the black community, especially younger people that listen to his music. It's just like, it's so fucking annoying for somebody of his stature to sit here and be like, I don't see race.
But you know what, though, Jorel? Wayne has been a star for so long. It's a little bit of a Arrested Development.
Yeah,
Wayne
but
has been a millionaire since he's like 12, 13
16.
years old.
Yeah, but I mean,
Wayne, I'm out. And when he performs his shows and he looks into the crowd,
yeah, it's predominantly white.
I can't give Wayne that type of bail because Wayne throughout his early, not even his early career, but just through his career, he's been more thought provoking than that. I'm not gonna sit here and give him that type of bail. He's not a stupid guy. Wayne has made it, put in his music plenty of things to let you know that he is politically aware. Now, lately, I know he's been acting crazy.
To be honest with you, Brandon, I don't believe that he is politically aware. He said it. He's stated multiple times in interviews that he doesn't see racism.
I'm just letting you know from his music in the past. I'm just speaking on the music in the past where he's made songs like Georgia Bush. Just for example, he's made music to where he said things to where you know that he's not what you're saying, to where he's like so gone.
Yeah, but that's what Jorel's saying. That's what Wayne is saying.
That you can say that in a song to appeal the masses, but if you don't actually follow through on what you believe, then that shit means nothing.
I'm just letting you know that
service.
From what I'm not sitting here trying to throw him bail. What I'm trying to say is I'm taking the bail away. Is that he's more knowledgeable than when he's leading on. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that I can tell from some of his music and some of his earlier political commentary that he hasn't always been this way.
No, certain people are lost, bro. Certain people are lost. I have a coworker. She's a very intelligent woman, very intelligent, very smart. And she was raised in the hood. She told me and my coworker that she does not believe that systematic racism exists.
Yeah,
she's black.
Yeah.
People ignorant. I see him every day. You go on Facebook, you see a white man or a white lady saying that.
She said there's a system that there's not a system in place. She said black people just use it as an excuse.
No, it's not. No, there's definitely systematic racism. It's been going on before our time, before our parents' time, before our grandparents.
It's proven.
And it's still implicated to this day as we speak. To this day.
Look at the wealth disparity. Look at everything that's going on. Look around. I started like open your eyes. But to Jorel's point, like
I don't even try to like argue with those people and go back and forth with those type of people anymore. They're just not that bright. Like if you can't see it at this point, you're just not that bright. It's just that.
That's the thing. Wayne, I believe Wayne is like that though. I believe Wayne is like that.
I believe Wayne is on drugs and been on drugs for the past 10 years, but
bro, he's they're shooting him bail by saying that he's on drugs.
But I'm trying to tell you in his music, in his prior music.
I know, but Wayne is consciously aware. He's not dumb. He sees.
That's what I was just saying.
He sees the shit that's going on in the U.S. and the country.
No, I'm gonna say something.
And to go out and publicly endorse a president, a prior president who has shown to be divisive, who has shown to be racist, who has shown to be sexist, and to endorse him and say that, oh, like this guy is great for the black community and shit like that, when he really hasn't done anything for the black community, like it's ignorant.
It's
not, but in Wayne's defense, he's probably said that to get his pardon.
Exactly.
What if it was a deal in place?
So would you do it or not? That's cap.
When you see Gabe,
I'm not doing 2 years in prison. I'm
on the other side of
you gotta do 2 years in house arrest.
What?
Gotta do 2 years in house arrest.
Prison.
No. Another question.
Drill trying to change it. Trying to change the goalpost, dog. Prison, my dog.
I'm
not going to prison, dog.
You gonna see Gabe and London on the other side of that glass one time, and you gonna call Trump.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
That's real, dog. 'Cause my thing is like, okay, so let's say I do go to prison. what is the black community going to award? Am I going to get a award for this? They're not going to care about my black ass.
I mean, you might be your name might ring.
You might be the new Colin Kaepernick. You never know.
Yeah, it depends on what you do with it. But
they gonna forget about your ass, man. You go to jail.
That's real, dog. They probably talk about me for a week. Then after that, it's a microwave society, bro.
You're
gonna be sitting in the HPD.
When's the last time y'all heard about Breonna Taylor?
What do you mean they still talk about her?
I'm talking about on our timelines. When was the last time you heard about it?
I see it all the time. I mean, my personal timeline, I see it all the time.
Is it like it was?
No, it is. On my timeline, it is.
Jarrell, you're capping.
No, I'm serious. On people's stories, they still post it.
Jarrell,
They're still posting it on her story.
I said, is it like it was? I didn't say.
I mean, no, but I'm saying that you said it. You said it's not relevant. It's still relevant.
I never said.
No, I've heard, and the thing is, I haven't heard anybody talk about George Floyd.
Yeah, now people don't talk about George Floyd, but
I heard his name more than Breonna Taylor because Kyrie just bought him a house. Little baby just threw a birthday party for him. The black community is stepping up for George and Breonna.
I'm just saying. My whole point is
like the Saints were just last week, right before they lost to Tampa Bay, were wearing still wearing the same.
I'm not saying that no one. I'm saying it's not like it was.
No, it's not like it was. No, of course.
That's all I'm trying to say.
It's new things we fight. I mean, life, but that's life. Life goes on.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I'm just saying, like Jarvis's point. Like, what are they gonna do for him? You know what I mean? Like,
but your name, your legacy. You can build a legacy off of that. I guess you just gotta.
No, my legacy is me being there for my kids.
Yeah, me too. That's what I live for too. To be quite honest.
It's crazy. I was talking to Joe, who's a friend of the pod, earlier, and he was like, "Man, y'all should talk about what are y'all doing right now to put y'all kids in place to win." And I believe that that's something that, us being fathers, and we just got to put our kids in a better position than we were in, just to continue that. So I believe that my parents put me in a better position than they were in, and it's all about keeping that going. So
that brings me to my topic, actually, Jarvis. I'm glad you brought that up. I was about to beat up a 5-year-old white kid. That's what I was about to do for my.
Now you want to get smoked out.
Hey, Zach, edit that. Don't
edit it, man.
Why?
Edit it for what?
It's a little white boy out of school.
You can't be saying I was about to beat up a little.
You get your ass up by a kid, dog, a little white boy, dog. Y'all about the same size, dog.
Happened to Cat Williams. You seen Cat Williams?
So I'm gonna break it down for you, dog. So Haley goes to school, right? Comes home, has a white piece of paper in her hand. I'm like, what is this? She said, it's a love letter. I'm like, excuse me? She said, yeah, it's a love letter from Abe. I'm like, who the fuck is Abe?
Hey, that's wild. Hey, that's that Utah shit, getting their shit off early.
Hey, bro. I'm like, yo, who is Abe?
Abe.
So it just so happened she had like how they take the class photo? She had the class photo. She said, she has the photo and she points him out. This dude named Abraham. No,
for real. I'm
gonna keep it real, dog. I've never judged a little boy until now. That was the first time I've ever actually judged a little kid. I was like, I was telling Annika, I'm like, I just don't like the way his face looks. Like he's giving me bad vibes for some reason.
So you got your George vibes on. You like George right now.
Nah, his face gave me bad vibes. I'm gonna just keep it real.
No, we're not ready for this, dog. All of us have daughters, dog. Like, listen. I am not. There's two things I'm scared of the most. The time where my boys start to enter their lives. Because I'm an elementary teacher. I see these kids be boyfriend, girlfriends at young ages, bro. And it's like, that's scary to me. And number two, I'm scared of, although I raised my daughters to be strong and confident in themselves, we live in an area that's predominantly white. So I don't want them to ever think that white is better than them, or their hair is less than, or the whole bullying thing. I've seen kids, me being an elementary teacher, I see kids get bullied at young ages, and that shit is heartbreaking, bro. There's nothing you can do. You can't go to school as a parent and stick up for your child. It's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
So
I was about to go to school. I'm about to have a talk with the boy. Nah,
you gonna
that's
say,
not
dog?
a
You gave her a love letter, Drew. You
Nah,
wow.
nah. He drew a house on it with a little heart. Nah, it was,
I
Hey,
told
man.
you, see, Drew.
Hey, the kid,
I told you playing house.
the kid sounds like a stand-up guy. He sounds like a stand-up guy to me.
Hey, but this
Right.
brings us to another topic, but still in the same vein, Drew. And I want to ask y'all this. You got us here, Drew. I like what you did there, dog. So as a parent to a young girl, would y'all want to have the relationship with y'all daughters to where you feel like she can tell you everything, even her love life? Because when I worked at the Y, I seen this guy, black guy, and he's with his daughter. They working out, and she's like, "Yeah, and Daddy, like Chris, he asked me on a date, but I don't know, like he's cute, but I feel like all the girls like him, and then I got this other guy, he's low key." And the father was like giving her advice.
Yeah.
So I feel like, do y'all want to have that relationship, or like I don't want to hear about that?
No,
Nah.
yes, I want to be
you
involved.
have to, yeah, you got to be involved in that. Like, I feel like it's very dangerous when it comes, like, your daughter should not be scared to come with you with any information.
Would y'all let boys in the house hang out with a boy in the house and watch a movie, stuff like that?
If I'm home, yeah.
Yeah. Is that there has to be boundaries, of course, but
Will
yeah.
you be upstairs?
No, he's not going to be upstairs in her room, but they can be downstairs in the living room.
No, I'm saying if the kids are downstairs watching a movie in the dark, would you be upstairs?
No, I'm gonna be a constant present. I'm gonna know I'm near.
No, I mean, I think
you make some noise. You're gonna know I'm near at all times.
Brando, cut it out.
What?
I think as we get older, we have to start giving the ability to our kids we have to empower them to make good decisions.
Yeah.
And I think as my kids get older, I'm going to teach them those qualities of that, to not be disrespectful, to not do things. Obviously, we were young. We did shit in our parents' house. Hopefully our parents ain't watching this shit. But we did shit at our parents' house. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to do it too. They're going to experiment. I mean, I'm coming at it from a realistic standpoint. Our kids are going to experiment. They're going to do dumb shit. They're going to get into trouble. They're going to have sex, unfortunately. They're going to be doing things that...
No.
Yeah, they're going to be doing things
Damn.
that we don't necessarily approve of. So as far as me and my parenting style, I want my kid to be able to come to me about anything. I'm going to be honest and open and transparent is because it's something that that's the relationship that I had with my mom, obviously, because I'm a mama's boy. But when it comes to like my dad, like I wasn't necessarily comfortable having those conversations with him until I got older as an adult. And we more so talk to each other as like man to man type level. You feel what I'm saying? So like when it comes to my daughter, I want my daughter to say like, Dad, like I'm thinking about having sex, or I smoked weed, or this, that, and the third. Like I want my daughter to come to me and have those conversations so I can be honest and open and give it to her straight, rather than she hear it from her friends, get some bad advice, something stupid, and then something bad happens to her.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really want to raise my daughter and give her the game.
Yeah.
Have her smarter than the guys and the girls. I just want her to be. I want her to be out in the world with all the information that she needs to have. You know what I'm saying? Like what to look for, what to expect, how to combat this. When the guy says this, it means actually that. You know what I'm saying? I just want her to be, just fully prepared.
They gonna get their heart broken too, dog. It's guaranteed.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Whew.
I
That's
mean,
life, though, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I guess. Or she could be. This is what I don't understand, man. Sometimes the girls are the heartbreakers. These young girls, man.
I was about to say, and I got a son.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was a kid, they broke my heart.
We knew. We saw the tarot card reading last week, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why everybody always so concerned about the ladies getting their heart broken?
But the thing is, with guys,
My daughter
after we get our heart broken, we go on a run. After the guy gets his heart broken, he goes on a run where he gets his shit off, dog. We don't trust no.
So do girls.
Guys talk about, like, man, I got my heart broken before. I don't trust no women. Like, dude, you're 35. You got your heart broken. You're 12. Get over it, dog.
Ladies,
It's over.
35.
It's human nature, man.
That's when savage mode get activated. Once you get your heart broken.
But I mean, I think that everybody goes through that phase. Everybody goes through the phase of heartbreak, and then they have to kind of like find themselves. And
I think my dad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think my dad thought I was iller than what I was, bro. I'll keep it real with you, dog. Like, my dad thought I was getting active years before I was getting active. I remember I was like 13, bro. And You remember Monique? She lived in our neighborhood, Michael's Woods. So we got off the bus and we were in front of my crib, right?
Pick up the name.
Oh no, it is what it is.
Say your last name.
So Monique was like, I really gotta go pee. I gotta pee. Can I go to in your house and use the restroom? I'm like, all right, cool. Now me and Monique was just friends, dog. Like strictly friends. Nothing, no more, no less, bro. And my mom pulls up and my dad pulls up, and like Monique like walks out of the house, and I'm walking out of the house with her. I was in the house while she was using the restroom. And I was like, boy, you had a girl up there, huh? I'm like, yeah, she's using the restroom. You ain't got a lot of me, boy. You had a girl in the house? I'm like, all she did was use the restroom. Like, that's it. The next day, my dad was like, let me talk to you, son.
It was hype.
I'm like, what's up, Dad? And I say, don't tell your mama this, but I got some, if after I saw what happened yesterday, I know where you at. So I went to the gas. I went to Zooms. Remember Zooms?
He thought Jarvis get his little wee wet. He won't.
Yeah. So I went to Zooms and I got you some condoms. So I'm not giving you permission to have sex, but if you're doing that now, they're in my drawer. Let me show you. This is where it's at. If you need protection.
Hey,
I mean, myself like I'm not that ill right now, Dad.
But I respect that though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the type of relationship that you should have with your kids. You know what I'm saying?
But would you do the same thing with your daughter?
Yeah,
Brother said he would.
Me personally, I would. Yeah, I would, because I don't want my daughter to come home at 13, 14, 15 years old, God forbid, and get pregnant. And like, then who's going to be stuck with that responsibility? Financially, it's going to be me, because at 14, 15 years old, she still doesn't comprehend life at that point.
Oh, she gonna comprehend. She gonna get out my crib. She gonna comprehend it real fast.
All right.
You gonna comprehend it real fast.
Yeah, boy.
I don't believe that.
Hey, y'all hear them? Hey, ladies, y'all hear? This is Jarvis and Drew. And Drew.
What did I say?
Hey, Autumn and Aria. I know you're gonna be watching the show when you get older, Autumn and Aria. So I know you're gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna find your day on YouTube. If you watch this episode, whether it's 10 years from now, 15 years from now, if you gonna get pregnant, it ain't gonna be on my dime.
Hey, but like I said, hey,
Horrible guy, Jarvis. Horrible guy. What a bad thing to say.
Hey, look, I'm a huge endorser of birth control. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell a woman what to do with her body, but I'm a huge supporter of birth control. I'll just leave it at that.
I'll put it like this though, Jorel. Okay, you walked us into another topic. So, do you think because like my dad, I feel like my dad did that for me. That kind of like gave me like permission. Okay, my dad think I'm getting it in. I went hard for like the next 3 years trying to get it in. I wasn't successful, but trying to get it in. Do you think if you endorse that to your daughter, you think that's going to give her like the green light? Okay, well, my dad.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not necessarily endorsing it, but more so if they come to me about certain things or about topics, or if I'm noticing something different, then I'll reach out to them and ask them. And if they're not comfortable, speaking on it, then I'll leave it alone. I'm not going to I don't want to keep pressing my kids, or I don't want to press my kids to give me, information.
Now, so basically, you say you create environments where your kids would feel comfortable discussing that stuff.
Correct. Now, if it's something that I feel like something's not right, and I need to approach my child on some, hey, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Then I'll do that. But I want to leave the door of the communication, like the door of the communication, like open for both parties.
I mean, we've all we've all been around girls that had daddy issues, dog. Let's just keep it being. And these are even with girls that had daddy present, but daddy wasn't active, but daddy was present. And I'm okay, ladies. I'm gonna get my Brando bag, bro. Let's just say like the girls that had daddy issues, bro. Let's call a spade a spade.
Crazy as fuck.
Yeah, they're a little off mentally for the most. I'm not saying all, not every.
Unstable.
But wait
a minute.
We had fun. They were fun. But you know what? No. We had fun with them because they were seeking that male attention. Not all, but some of them were seeking that male attention and that male energy because they weren't receiving it. So they just want a lot of them will do anything to receive that attention. But it's ladies, all attention is not good. Young ladies, all attention is not good attention.
But
I'm cool women exploring their sexuality if that's what your case is, but if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're still gonna feel empty. And young men too, like a young man getting his heart broke, and you think you can have sex with all these women, it's gonna make you feel better. It's temporary. It's a temporary
doesn't.
feeling, but in the end of the day, you still gonna be empty inside.
It boosts your ego, but other than that, that's it.
Keep going, Jarvis. Keep telling women what to do with their bodies and how they should feel.
No. He shot it both ways, Brando. He shot it both ways. He shot it with the men and women.
Yeah, both. I think it's both ways for men.
Jarvis think he's slick too. I caught that, Jarvis trying to throw in a man's opinion in there afterwards.
That's true. But I could speak to that. Just me being hurt and trying to do whatever to make myself feel some type of self-fulfillment. But it's temporary, bro. So, 100%. And I said to say this, I don't want my daughters to grow up and try to get male attention. I should be giving them that. They should see, okay, my father says I'm beautiful. My father says he loves me. So you telling me I'm beautiful and you love me, that's not going to make me open my legs.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that 100% because Jarvis, they'd be 37 years old, still trying to get male attention on the internet. And you should see them. And they'd be so desperate. This is so bad, man. This almost a cry for help. And it's sad to see. And I don't want my daughter to ever go through that. And she get heartbroken. As soon as she gets heartbroken, all she can do is run to the internet and get naked.
And for guys too, I see guys complain on the internet.
Oh yeah, guys too.
Man, my father wasn't there for me, dog. He was never there.
I'm seeing the difference between guys though. At least,
like, dude, you're 42, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, I understand. I had my dad in my life. It's 42.
Man,
like you can't let this be the narrative for your entire life. At some point, you gotta be like, you know what?
You gotta take
my father wasn't there. It's time for me to move on, and I gotta do better for myself.
Exactly. But hey, when it comes to the daughters, this is what I say. It's a tough fight we have. We say this all the time. You kind of gotta
get sad, Brando.
Yeah. I am. It's sad. It's sad because they grow up so fast, and then your baby little girls, and it hurts. This hurts. It hurts. All you can do is, like I said before, be real. That's the first thing. You got to be real because they grow up so fast that they're going to smell bullshit. And once they smell bullshit, they're not going to like believe anything else you say after that. You know what I mean?
That's real.
You kind of got to be real from the get-go. You kind of you got to kind of set the tone that you're going to be a truth teller. Like when you come to me, you're going to get the truth. Period.
Kids can see through.
You gotta
have a good balance of that. I feel you can't just be like too blunt with the truth.
Yeah, you know what I mean. When I say tell the truth, is that they have the question, answer the question truthfully.
Yeah,
but yeah, you don't gotta go volunteering information though.
Yeah,
but yeah, you gotta be truthful, and you like Jarvis said, you gotta give them the love that they don't need it from anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them what real love is. And
you're the first example, dog. You're the first example of a man to them.
And it's
real.
Why y'all want me to cry on the pod tonight? Y'all want me to cry on the pod tonight? Y'all want me to cry tonight?
And even they look at how you treat their mom. That's the real deal, dog.
That's true. That's very true.
They look at how you treat the mom, and fortunately for my daughters, they live with their mom, and then they'll be living with my wife and I, so they'll be seeing how I interact on the day-to-day with my wife. And you gotta set that precedent that they're always.
So what are we gonna do, fellas? What are we gonna
do? And to be honest, like for me, like I don't necessarily like. I mean, obviously, my wife and I are not together; we're separated. But like for like Christmas or like holidays and things like that, I still make it a point to get her a gift from the kids.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm paying for it, it's coming out of my pocket, but I make it a point to get it from the kids to show them that, you know what I'm saying, we still got a gift for mommy. You know what I'm saying?
They won't forget that too. Growing up, they'll think about that, like, oh man, dad was always inclusive of, our mom. At the end of the day, that's their mom.
Yeah.
You treat their mom terrible like shit, at the end of the day, they'll be like, okay, they're gonna take it personal. Just like us. If you seen, and my parents were married for like 40 years, but if I saw like my dad like dogging out my mom, talking bad about her to me, I would feel a certain type of way, even though he doesn't. I'm saying I would feel like, bro, chill. That's my mom.
Yeah,
like chill out.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
But yeah, to bring it to spin the block, Drew, leave that little man alone, man. He's just
No, I told her to ask for his phone number next day. next day they went to school.
Yo,
like,
that little white boy in Utah about to turn shit up out there, ain't he, man?
Tearing shit up and you.
Nah, bro. Like, is he giving these letters to every girl in the class? Like, what's his game, dog?
Honest Abe head ass.
No,
It's some candygrams.
I'm trying to figure out, is this a game? Is he really feeling this way?
Dog, be real with you, dog. If my daughter brought home a dude, and he's, yes sir, no sir, he's acting all perfect, I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, like, were you raised like this? Because some people are raised for the yes sir, no sir.
I mean, yeah, that was me.
Game me. Is this a game? I slap the taste out your mouth now. don't
acting like Chris Tucker and shit on Rush Out.
Like, you trying to game me and my daughter? That's real, dog. Cats ain't really gonna get in their bags about that, dog. How like they game.
I mean, I can tell you, we're older. We've obviously been through the training. We've been through the games.
I gave a lot of girls' dads, dog.
We're gonna know. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna know right off the top if this is a good kid or a bad kid. I'm gonna know for it right off the top if this kid is full of bullshit or not coming into my house.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly how I felt about Abe, dog.
He's looking 5.
No,
he's 5 years old.
So you never looked at a kid's picture and be like, nah.
Drew, he's 5.
Jarvis, you're a teacher. Bro, you never looked at a kid's photo.
It's different. It's different because he gets to actually see the kids in there.
I'll play this, dog. I'll play this, dog. Now, I'll be real with y'all. This is me as a elementary PE teacher for 6 years. If a little black boy has a mohawk, he bad. If a little Spanish boy is from Guatemala and he has like a bowl cut,
the bowl cut with the bang,
yeah, he's getting it in. He's bad, dog. If you're named after a religious leader or prophet like Jesus, Muhammad, whatever, Moses, you're bad.
Hey, Jarvis.
Okay. He's named after a president.
I can look at a kid right now, dog. I could be at HEB or a grocery store. I can look at a kid to see if he's bad or not, bro.
Thank you.
If you got that 1,000-yard stare, oh yeah, you get some in, bro.
Hey, Jarvis, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Did you have a mohawk? Did you have one of those mohawk fades?
I already had one before, dog. Like,
I'm about to say you had that back in the day.
That was like last year, dog.
A mohawk?
Last year. That was like what, 2015? That was
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I knew it, Jarvis. I knew it. I knew you would have one of those. You look like the type. I knew it.
Everybody at Duke had one, and Jarvis had one. It is.
Who else had one?
Had a little brush joint too, dog.
The Duke starting lineup had that shit. Back in like what was that 2014?
Oh, I had the Duke starting. I had the brush, the little curly brush.
The sponge, dog. Yeah. That was that heat, dog. But now these young dudes doing something different, dog. Like they have like one braid and a fro and like
nobody has.
Or they'll have like the sides shaved off and they'll have the braids though.
Yeah, I like that though. Uncle Terry got that right now.
Haircut has been gone out of style. Nobody has the haircut anymore.
What, the sponge joint?
No, just a haircut. Nobody has a haircut.
What?
So you trying to say Jarvis out of style?
No. Well, technically right now, I mean, no, I think he should have a haircut. I don't like that, to be honest with you. Everybody, think about it. Everybody has some type of hair right now. Think about it.
You know what, dog?
Like, if you're basketball players, your celebrities, your rappers, your actors, everybody, like, this is what's going on.
Especially with the quarantine, like, you know, I feel like just.
That's what Beat King said. Beat King said, like, if you're a rapper and you start off like with a haircut and your hair grows, it shows that you've been in the game for a long time. And like your music just ages better, dog.
Like Cole?
Yeah. Like Cole did it.
Sean?
Kendrick.
Big Sean?
Sean. Yeah. That's that wave right now, bro. Y'all ready to get to what you've been on? Or
speaking of what you've been on, I have to apologize. Drew, I was wrong. Baby Pluto, I slept on Pluto, Baby Pluto, but Little Uzi for in Future. I slept on that. This song, Moment of Clarity, is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. Future Interest snapped, and I apologize for that. So I just wanted to make my this what you've been on. I want to shout out that great album, and I apologize for being wrong.
That's the thing, bro. A lot of it depends on where you are at, bro. Like when I listen to the Nav album, like Nav is an artist that I listen to in the gym. I'll be honest, all the way real with you. So when I listen to Nav's album, they just dropped, I was like in a car driving to Austin. It's not really like music you're gonna listen to when you're on a road trip. When I was working out the other day, that shit was hard, bro.
I thought you already fucked with the Nav album though.
I did, but not as heavy. Not as heavy. I feel like it was okay.
But to Brando's point, a lot of albums you got to revisit like after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, you got to catch it in a different moment.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Uzi just be snapping on shit, bro.
Jarvis, you were very disrespectful to what you said about Future on that album too.
I said Uzi killed Future on that album.
Yeah, you were wrong.
I was right.
No, I disagree. I think Uzi was better than Future on that album. As far as
Uzi was a standout on that. He stood out more than Future to me. Because it's like, okay, back to your point though. I remember, what was it 2007? I first heard Lollipop, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit is ass. This is trash. And then me and Jorel went to a kickback, and we saw the girls like singing along to it.
Yeah.
We felt that vibe. I'm like, yo, this hard.
Song.
It's one of the hardest songs ever.
Hate it.
No, that shit,
I wonder what it sounds like now. Going back, I wonder if
that
it
shit still goes.
It sounds like it goes with today's music.
Yeah, that shit still goes.
Goes in the trash.
Yeah, I listen to.
You love Lollipop. What you talking about, Drew?
Not now.
But hold on. But as far as what you've been on, Drew,
we going that section?
Huh? Yeah, you said
what
yeah.
you been on?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. He was just talking about Baby Pluto. But as far as Drake just dropped and said that he's not going to be releasing Certified Lover Boy because he's focused on recovery.
Yeah,
he hasn't had that time to pay attention to the album as well, like he would like to. You sad?
Nah. Patience is a virtue, my friend. Good things are going to come.
You know you're going to deliver.
Good things come to those who wait. I'm fine with it.
I mean, he got out the way last year.
2021 first quarter.
He gonna come.
Drake had to get out of Nas's way, so that's why Drake didn't release last year.
He need to come Valentine's Day. He need to drop Valentine's Day.
I don't. That
would be tough.
The way he said it didn't sound like it was like a couple weeks away though. From looking at the
Valentine's Day is like a month.
No, it sound like
3 weeks. It's like 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Brando,
you're messing up. Brando, you better get on them candy grams. And don't be writing your own name this time.
I can honestly see something around April, like picking up into the summer. Like that's what I can see something like that. April-ish.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Drake's trying to wait for these vaccines to kick in so people be outside again.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not mad at it.
But yeah.
And then obviously, go ahead, Drew. What were you about to say? Get your shit off.
No, I was just saying, but I'm good with it. I mean, I understand. Like, I feel like he did have to recover, so like that does cut down on like, studios going, being with this artist and this artist. Like, a lot of that shit is pushed back. What?
The artist, Drew, shut up, dog. Yeah, like it's the 90s. Like artists be in the studio recording.
It's Drake.
All I gotta do is send it,
bro.
I mean, the album is done. This is about when he's ready to release it.
So you think
I think more so he's probably cleaning it up, trying to figure out what tracks are gonna be.
Yeah, you gotta promote it. Yeah, I mean, he has to recover from the surgery so he can go in promo mode. But I don't know what promo mode entails.
There is no promo mode. Not why.
Yeah, I don't know what that entails.
I have a prediction.
I don't get it. Who knows? This could be building anticipation.
I have a prediction. I think Drake is gonna release 2 albums this year. I can see that.
I can see that.
I don't.
I think he has so much material in the docket. Like
I think it'll be unreleased tracks. I mean, like throwaway tracks. Excuse me.
Yeah. He has so many leaks like on YouTube. Like it's crazy. I do one thing I will say. I think this is the year we get the Drake Joe Budden Pie interview. I just have a feeling.
He might do it.
I got a feeling this is the year.
I don't think so. I think
it is too.
I got a feeling.
So. I hope you're right. I hope you're right because everybody's gonna be tapped in, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
The JVP has to get a Drake interview and a Jay-Z interview at some point.
They're not getting. Nobody's getting Hov in there.
I mean, Cole's family, basically.
Yeah, Hov's not doing that.
But I just want to throw that out there. Obviously, fellas, y'all watched the inauguration. How did y'all feel about that? If you watched it, thoughts?
I didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it.
But
I watched the Dior's.
I saw a few memes.
Yeah, a few memes.
I saw the Joe,
obviously Bernie, Uncle Bernie,
Yeah, Bernie Sanders memes. I saw the Bernie Sanders. I saw that Michelle and Obama was dripping. I saw somebody had the Dior ones. I saw the memes.
Yeah, so I had the opportunity to watch bits and pieces of the inauguration. It was pretty cool. And then as far as music, Division dropped the Amusing Her Feelings. He dropped the deluxe album, which is cool. Basically it's the same album, just like I said, just some added tracks. So my what you been on, my song for the week is Use Somebody by Division. I like that joint. It's tough. So y'all check that out.
Oh yeah, my song of the week. I forgot my song of the week before I moved on. My bad, Jorel.
I thought you already said it.
What was my song of the week?
I thought you said Moment of Clarity.
Never said that.
No, he said he liked that song.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. It was a song.
That's at the beginning of the podcast. That's gonna be my song for the week next week. My song for the week this week.
I think I already got a song for next week.
Hey, that's why. Hey, he's playing.
Yeah, I plan to shut out, man. This song for this week is my boy Future Hendrix, Xanax, Damage, off of the project Save Me. Great song. The intro to that.
So as far as me, what I've been on, bruh, like I told y'all before the pod, I've been fasting from some things to get more mental clarity. And I feel like that's been giving me. I feel like we waste a lot of time on stuff that really doesn't help us. I'm not gonna say it hinders us, but it really doesn't help us. So I feel like I've been more productive in other areas. So I've been spiritually trying to, get myself back in spiritual shape, and so like my goal in life is to have that balance between mental, physical, and spiritual. Like to have that balance. I feel like if everything's balanced with those three, like life is pretty smooth. But
hey, bro, never forget to thank God for the things that you pray for.
Yep. So those things are what I'm looking at, just to even out in that area. So that's been really good. I'm doing a lot of reading. But my song of the week, that Mac Ayres album, was at the Magic 8 Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough. So my song of the week is Nothing Else. I've been having that joint on repeat. Like I said, I'm a teacher, so I have my student. It's like that good R&B that doesn't have like all that cursing in it. So I'll be playing it with the kids in the car. I'll be playing it for my students. So that's been on repeat. So Nothing Else. Mac Ayres. Let's go.
Hey,
don't ever say "let's go" again, like you did. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Like Derek. Let's go. I don't know.
R&B sex symbol radio voice host, motherfucker.
Jarvis old Key Sweathead ass.
Jarvis Freeman over here.
Oh, that Mac Ayres album, though, dog. Like, it's tough.
Oh, speaking of which, before we go, we gotta acknowledge it. We're recording right now, but after we record, I do want to go check out and see what happened with the Ashanti and Keisha Cole battle. We talked about that a month and a half ago. It got postponed due to COVID and other things going on. But we're gonna find out the results probably after we finish recording. So who y'all got? Keisha, Ashanti?
Ashanti. Too many hits.
Ashanti.
Too many undeniable hits.
I think Ashanti has more of the hits, and I picked Ashanti when this first surfaced last month. But I think Keisha Cole's gonna have those songs that are gonna fare well in a battle, to where the culture is gonna impact them. When that Ja Rule, listen,
a hit is a hit, dog. A hit's gonna bring you back to a place in time. Like we can have good songs all we want, but like
but a hit isn't just that's not true, Jarvis. A hit isn't a hit. An impactful hit to the culture is bigger than a hit. For instance, let me give you an example of a hit.
Foolish. What's she going after Foolish? What's Keisha gonna respond with the Foolish?
Love.
No. Foolish beats
What do you mean? No, yes, she will.
Foolish beats that.
I don't know, Jarvis. Brando
doesn't love. The girls love that more than fucking.
No, Terrence Howard in the music video is nostalgic. Stop it. Just cut it out.
I'm gonna tell you what the girls care about more, Jarvis. Keisha Cole is more.
You can't tell me what the girls care about more. We're not girls. We don't know.
Yeah, but they're who's judging the his battle. Well, his battle is about impact. We learned that.
It's not about the girls. It's about us. When we hear it, what song you rolling with?
Love. It hits harder. What do you mean, Jarvis? Jarvis, and in his battle, when you're doing these versus battles, it's not about the biggest Billboard hit. It's more so about the bigger cultural hit.
No.
Yes, it is.
I disagree. I disagree, dog.
You're
what we have learned about this battle is the hits ring off.
No, the cultural hits ring off. There's a difference.
Okay, it's semantics
There's a difference
again.
between. All right, so when
they're all part of the culture. What do you mean? All these artists are part of the culture. That's why they're on verses.
Cultural. There's a difference between a cultural hit meaning that the black community gravitated towards this hit heavily, or this is just a mainstream hip hop, or a pop culture hit. And when it comes to a versus battle, the more hip hop cultural black hits hit harder in a versus setting than your bigger top 40 hit. For instance,
so that's cool, whatever. But as we learned, we don't see that matchup a lot. We see songs that artists think are good and are like this good songs that they think is good that we never really heard of like that. And then there's the hit. People gravitate towards the hit.
I'm talking about Keisha Cole.
Like, when in the Nelly battle, there was like songs that Nelly played. Like, I remember it was a summertime when this joint job. I was in 8th grade. Like, it is nostalgia. Verse is all about nostalgia, bro. Whatever brings that nostalgia is.
Okay, and so what I'm trying to tell you is what brings more nostalgia is those culturally impactful hits more so than the top 40 hit. I'm just telling you. Telling you, for instance, let's say an artist is doing a hit battle with themselves. If Usher plays one of those poppy records opposed to You Got It Bad, You Got It Bad is going to beat one of them poppy records.
You Got It Bad was a hit though, too. It was a Billboard hit.
Yes, they're both hits.
You Got It Bad with #1. What are we talking about?
Okay, you don't get what I'm talking about, obviously.
I think you're talking about like an album cut that's hard.
I think you're more. No, I'm not talking about an album cut. I'm talking about a hit. There's two different type of hits.
A hit's a hit. You can knock that off, Brando. A hit's a hit. Stop it. Ooh, a pop culture hit. If it went #1, it's popular.
No, man, no. All right, so what I'm trying to tell you is that Ashanti has more radio-friendly hits. Keisha Cole might have more culturally hits to where the ladies are going to feel it more.
She ain't got 20 of those, bro. She ain't got 20 of those. You can knock that off.
Who, Keisha Cole?
She ain't got 20. She got 20 last.
But I love both. Love so many people.
That's not even the song.
That's Music Soul Child.
Is Music Soul Child? Is Music Soul Child?
This boy went on a fucking 10-minute rant to sing a song that's not even hers. What are you talking about?
I do like
the love is the love. You were singing Music Soul Child Love. You weren't singing.
Cole got a song similar to that.
Similar.
Yes.
You don't even.
Oh my god.
So to say Foolish will beat that song. Get out the paint. All right. Oh, Drew, you gotta do yours.
Yeah. It happens every week. I'm used to it. But I downloaded Clubhouse this past week.
Oh yeah. Who nominated you?
My boy Jarvis hooked me up with the invite.
Well, I invited Brando. I'm not invited.
I checked out the Joey and Rory had a little playlist battle. Checked it out. Enjoyed myself. One thing I will say, the amount of unreleased hitmaker joints that Joey played, this dude has so much fire. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why it's unreleased. Like, if I was the artist, I don't get what they're waiting for. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's an automatic.
Outside, not open.
That's what happens when you're not independent. When you're not independent,
bruh, it's crazy the amount of heat he had from hitmaker unreleased. But anyway, but yeah, so that joint was cool. Clubhouse is okay. I like it because I can just I don't have to look at anything. I can just put my AirPods on. And I could just listen. I could do other things.
It's like a podcast. It's like a live pod. Like you listen to a live podcast.
Exactly. So I think it's pretty cool.
Well, invite the Brando. Invite me.
I'm gonna nominate you, dog.
Yeah, nominate me, man, please.
But yeah, in terms of I haven't been watching much TV, to be honest. So I still need to watch that Outside the Wire joint. Any of y'all see it yet?
Nah, I haven't watched some of the joint on Netflix.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that, and I gotta watch American Skin.
You need to watch American Skin. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's our homework for this weekend.
Yeah, American Skin. We didn't watch that. That next week. That's a good idea, Jorel.
They're sending us on HBO Max too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah. Well, a bunch of movies like from here on out for the rest of 2021 are gonna release on HBO Max. I got that joint. If y'all need.
It's only with Warner Brothers movies though.
Nah, it's other ones too.
I thought they only have a deal with Warner Brothers. So if it's through Warner Brothers,
it could be one of our subsidiaries too.
Yeah. So it has to be, but I think it has to be part of under Warner Brothers to be.
Oh, okay.
But one thing I did check out was the flight attendant. That shit was trash to me. Like
I never even heard of that.
That sounds trash.
It's a show on HBO about like a flight.
Why'd you watch Flight Attendant and not watch Euphoria?
I heard good things about the flight attendant. It was new.
Yeah. Did you hear? Did you hear from our people, or who did you hear?
No, us. People said it was good, but it was trash. I could barely get through an episode. Like it was so unrealistic. Like I couldn't even get with it. But anyway, to each his own. But my song for the week, not a lot of music has come out recently, but my song for the week is DaBaby got a new single called Masterpiece. That joint is tough. So
Masterpiece
for the week.
All right.
Drew, is Masterpiece still your favorite rapper?
Hey.
No, Masterpiece said, I ain't Bill Cosby, but I love Jello pudding. I'm like, yo. He ruined that song, bro. But all right, Masterpiece, shout out to you, dog. We appreciate you.
Hey, shout out to hey, no, wait.
And he is a legend, though. He is a legend.
Master P lived all of my dreams in one of his lifetime. He was a rapper. He was an actor. He
NBA
was
player.
Mogul. He did everything I wanted to do.
Brando just skipping who you played in the NBA.
He was in the NBA.
He also said Indonesia. Don't tease ya. I'm in the lax with a bow-legged beat.
Yeah.
Hey, wrap this shit up, guys.
Love. So many people.
But it's music, so child.
He said, I know.
That's not the song.
I found.
Yeah, the one that Jarvis is singing is the love. I found.
Yeah, that's
what I was missing.
Yeah, she getting y'all out of here with that. She getting y'all out of here with that. You dig?
You didn't even know the song.
But hey, whether you watch us at work or off work, we appreciate it. All right?